Has the time come to complete this coding game? Nope. What I want to do is try and fix this stupid level. Multiplication workshop. See these two buttons? They're supposed to be freaking green. So, not looking at the code I've created previously, let's start from scratch. We've got some numbers in the inbox. We're supposed to take two of them, multiply them, and outbox the result. That's it. As simple as that. So, how do we do this? I suppose we're gonna inbox the first one, put it to there. We're gonna call this first, as in that's the first number. Then we're gonna inbox the second one, copy it to there, that's the second. And then what I might do is also copy it to there. And that's what I'm gonna call the counter, CNT. Now the idea is that we're gonna be taking the first number and adding it to itself counter number of times. Oh, I actually don't need the second number, do I? Just the counter. Oh shoot. Well, let's see what happens. Later I will probably realize what I've done wrong. So first, let's bump down the counter. If we've bumped it down to 0, that means the first number is the output. So let's copy from the first number and output that. Then we're just gonna jump, oh shoot, then we're just gonna jump back to the start, there. I'm not using this 0. There's this 0, which I'm supposed to use as a counter or something, but I'm not doing it. And I'm not sure it's wrong or what. So anyway, oh, hang on, like that, I messed up, there. So if it's 0, then we output. What if it's not 0? Well, then I need to take the first number and add it to, well, itself, but that only works for the first. Okay. Hang on. Let me fix this. So here we have the first number, and this isn't gonna be the second. Oops, sorry. And this isn't gonna be the second. It's gonna be the output. So there, and that's the output. No, that's the sum. Yes. So take the 7 in this case, put it there, and into the sum, inbox another number, and that's the counter. Good. Also, I realized we've got zeros. So what if the counter is 0? So we've got 8 times 0. In that case, I don't want the sum to be there. Okay, never mind. So what I'm gonna do is copy from 0 to sum. Yeah, that. Also, we have to check jump if 0 before we bump down the number. So if it's already 0, just outbox the sum. If it's not 0, we bump down the counter, but first we need to take the first number and add it to the sum and then place it down, so rewrite the sum. And after we bump down the counter, we jump back to here. So counter down by 1, write it back down, which we don't have to do, and again jump if 0. That should work. Let's see if it works, and then we're gonna work on the optimization. So here we've got 7 times 3. Take the 7, add it up. Hang on, that's wrong. I add it together, but then I copy from the sum. What an idiot. You're supposed to copy to the sum, not from. Again, 6 times 4. Initialization. 6 plus 0 is 6. Put it down. Bump this down. 6 plus 6 is 12. Bump this down. So 6 times 4 is supposed to be 24. So far we're at 18, and we need to do one more. Yeah. So 24. Now this is a 0, meaning we take the sum, outbox that, and repeat. 8, reinitialize the 0, and the counter is gonna be 4. Good. So this should be 32, right? And it should work. Yeah. Okay, it works. Even with the zeros, it seems. I hope. And yeah, okay, that's correct. Let's see what the optional challenges are. 15 commands or fewer, done that. Good. Speed challenge. Holy shit. Okay, that's wrong. We need to complete this in 109 steps, and I've done 160 freaking 2. That's not good. That means this is taking way too long. Like, this part is way too complicated. So obviously, this initialization is kind of fine. Outbox is fine, but this area where we have the loop, that's the problem. Right now we don't care about the number of commands anymore, but just in case, holy shit, look at this. This was supposed to be optimized, I guess. I'm gonna copy this code, rewrite this one so that I don't mess it up. One optimization I can think of is after we outbox either one of those numbers, if we have a 0, we outbox that right away, which we kinda do. Inbox, copy to counter, and if it's a 0, we outbox. I mean, we could say if you inbox a 0, you just outbox it straight away and skip all the rest. So 1, 2, 3 steps you skip. It doesn't really happen often, but it could help. I just want to check if this actually makes it a bit faster. Yeah, outbox straight away. It's gonna shave like what, 3 commands, right? Not even that. Then I could do the usual shaving of this jump, which means we do the output first. Jump if 0 actually goes there. This jump if 0 goes to the outbox, which means this jump is no longer necessary to be here, and we just do it once at the start. Yeah. So this one got redirected back to there. So that's gonna shave off, what, 1 jump pair of numbers? And we've got like 5 pairs, so about 5 commands, I guess. I just want to get below 160 steps. No 160 exactly, but we're getting there. Hang on, my best is 121? What? Yeah, so this is the code that does it in 121 steps, but I don't know why. I don't get it. After the first inbox, there should also be a jump if 0 to, say, there. Then we inbox the second number and we jump to there. So that skips all of this stuff as well if the first number is 0. Which also means I can copy the second number to sum as I wanted originally. Because now neither of the numbers are 0 because we outbox first, if that's the case. So we don't need this 0 into sum. We can just inbox the second number as the sum. We don't need to copy to the counter. We don't need this jump if 0. Oh wait, we do. Yeah, but here, after we inbox the second number, if it's a 0, we outbox, otherwise copy to sum. And then we are holding the sum, so we can just add the first, oh dang it, we can just add the first number, rewrite the sum, bump down the, what are we bumping down? We need the counter, right? Yeah, so bump down the counter, and if it's a 0, you outbox, otherwise you copy from the sum. Yeah, like that. But also the counter is not initialized anywhere because I'm stupid. So let's just copy to the counter as well. There, right? Does this work even? No, it doesn't. Oh, I forgot to jump over this. Yeah, now let's try again. 2 times 2, 4. That's the sum. Hang on. 2 times 2 is 4. What the shit did I do? Oh, I first need to bump it down. That was the idea. So you bump it down, and then it could already be 0. And if it's not a 0, you copy from the sum at the first and copy to sum. Yeah, that's the way it should be. 9, 5, 14. 9 times 5 is 45. It's not gonna work, is it? Yeah, what the shit happened there? How did I manage to fuck that up? 5. Yeah, good. Times 2. So the sum and the counter is 2. Oh, right. Wrong. Copy here to counter. Let's try again. 8, 3. So 3 and 8. Wait, I forgot how addition or multiplication works. I'm so stupid. Yeah, I don't know what oh no, what an idiot. I just need a sum. So copy the number to sum, inbox the second number, copy it to counter, and then... Okay, now it should work. I remembered how multiplication works. So the counter is 9, and then we want to times it by 3, which is 27. So the sum is 3, and then it keeps increasing by 3, and we're gonna do it 9 times. Come on, I'm sorry. I'm such an idiot. Oh, it's wrong. It's wrong. it's just wrong. So how did I manage to do that? With the 5, no, hang on, 3 times 5, yeah, 8 times 0, I messed up. Right, let's see. So now, 8 is the counter, jump if 0. So we're doing 8 times 0, we outbox the 0, we inbox the next number, and if it's a 0, oh, hang on, if it's a 0, we need to outbox it and then inbox another number. Yeah, so if the first number is 0, we outbox the 0, inbox another number, and then we just go to here. Right, let's try again. So 2 times 0 is 0, yes, 0 times 2 is also 0, discard that, and 6 times 6, counter going up, 36, good. Obviously going over with the number of commands. Oh, but the number of steps is going down. 9 more steps. How the shit am I supposed to do that? I have a very stupid idea. I'm gonna delete this. It is a stupid idea, okay? I see that I've got this copy to sum here, and then we do copy from sum. I would love to skip this part. So what if I move this ahead? After we copy to the counter, we bump it down right away. Then we inbox the second number, and if it's a 0, obviously we outbox the 0 and that's it, right? But if it's not a 0, we just copy the number and the sum, and then we don't have to copy from, we just add copy to, and I don't need this copy from. Oh, I will, hang on, copy to sum, yeah, and then we bump down the counter again, and then if that is 0, right? So that's the same thing. But what if we're just multiplying by 1, meaning here we've jumped into the negative. So if the counter is now negative, oh, hang on, we've jumped to 0, so it can't be negative. But we might have jumped to 0 here. Oh shit, that's a stupid idea. I kind of want to bump it down first, and then if it's negative, we jump here. After we no, oh, yeah. No. Yeah, so if this is 0, we've only wanted to multiply once. So we go to here. We need to inbox and outbox right away, which is not here, which is actually here. So inbox, outbox, and then do the normal inboxing again, right? So this handles the situation of multiplying by 1. And we're doing 5 times 7, was it? Oh, please work. Okay, no, it doesn't work at all. I've messed up again. 2 is the counter, and we bump it down. It's not a 0. So we take 3. We want 6. So we are holding the sum. We add the number, copy to the sum, that's 6. Bump down the counter. It is a 0. So copy from sum and outbox. That's correct. Okay. 1 times 8 is 8. Yes, correct. Good. Oh, hang on. I jumped too far, haven't I? No, I haven't. That's correct. 2 times 0. 0, yeah. So we outbox the 0. Good. 0 times 6 this time. 0. Outbox that and just inbox the second number to get rid of it. And then we've got 8 times 6. So 8 is the counter. We bump it down right away. Then take the 6. That's the number and the sum, and let's start adding. So 6 and 6 is 12. Bump down the counter. Wait, oh shoot, I forgot. So we bump down the counter, that's correct, but then we need to copy from the sum. Yeah, that's it. And we're into the negatives. Here we need to copy from the sum. Not before the jump if 0 check. Please work. Come on, please work. Just work. 0, 0, 9 times I don't know what. Yes! It works. Come on, be fast. Just be faster. Just please be faster. Yeah, too many commands. It's way too stupid. Please. No! It is faster. 5 steps. Holy crap. I just don't know what to do anymore. This is already way too complicated. Okay, never mind. I think I'm gonna have to be happy with this one green light on. I'll have to. Just deal with it.